Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. The Vols will boot it away to start the game. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Mississippi State's offense will go to work first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win? Which style's going to prevail? Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for space. It's Moses. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So Tennessee's offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Volunteers send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Ball is out behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Slips through the line. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And the Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He'll pull it down and run. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future. And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. Hard running there. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Hires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Vols have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Finds his tight end. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Osborne. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Vols! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they... All game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Behind the chains now on second and long. This time it's complete. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Using his legs, it's Moses. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Duggar. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it. He's got him. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Look out, he's got room. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Duggar. Here's a heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Pulls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Running back searching for a hole. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Starkville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner? Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st. 3rd down play from the gun. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Osborne. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Scanning the field. It's Duggan. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown.
He's got it out. Can they catch it? They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together. Turning it on! Got the first down and still on his feet. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Vols, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Neutral zone. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the back. He's got him in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's open. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first three periods. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The give on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's stopping.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's third and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up first and goal.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And, guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here is the Tennessee offense. Off the RPO, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Volunteers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Handoff from the gun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. To the air on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, The offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Fires to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Grab near the sticks. It's Coffee. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Close to the marker, it's Coffee. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Runs through a tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. They move on top here in the fourth.
Critical juncture in the game late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. There he goes. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
A shot toward the end zone. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and